I think it's so disgusting that you would do this to my sister, use her this way. Do we have to record everything?
We agreed. Everything said in this arbitration is on the record.
This is such a setup. You know he's brought you here to try to discredit the legal case against Stephen. You do see that, don't you? Pam, don't say another word, please. He's just using you the way Stephen is using you.
Oh, sweetheart, what are you doing here?
Hey, Mom said you were okay, but, I just had to come see for myself.
Sit down. You shouldn't have come down here. This is no place for you.
Yeah, for you either.
I'm all right.
You're in jail, Grandpa.
For now, yes.
You're not thinking about giving up, are you?
Oh, no. Not at all, but I don't want anybody else to give up either. Now, I know you're all worried about me, but don't be. This is going to work out.
I hope you're right, Grandpa. I really don't want to have to visit you in here next time I come home. I'm leaving L.A. This is kind of a goodbye visit.
Leaving to go where?
College in Boston.
I spoke to your mother. She didn't say anything.
Yeah, I know. This was really kind of a last-minute decision.
I thought you turned down that scholarship, that the Hope for the Future line was doing very well.
It is.
Then I don't understand. Unless the Forresters are making your life miserable.
Oh.
I know that you've had problems with Steffi, honey.
I know, but actually my boyfriend Oliver convinced me to go. He just doesn't want me to miss out on this opportunity, Trust me, it has nothing to do with Steffi.
Pam, this settlement has absolutely nothing to do with the legal case against Stephen.
Except for the fact that your sister is using the case against Stephen to strong-arm his family.
I'm simply trying to work out a settlement that benefits everyone.
I still don't understand why we're negotiating any of this. Donna is well within her rights.
This has nothing to do with Donna, though, does it? We all know what you're up to here, Spencer. You want to get a foothold back in this company.
Look, Eric, I don't know anything about that stuff, but I do know Stephen Logan. Steph, what is happening here just isn't right. Stephen is in terrible pain. He lost his wife. He went crazy with grief. And trust me, I know crazy. That night, Stephen Logan was literally out of his mind. I know what that's like. It's like watching yourself from the outside, and part of you is like screaming, ordering yourself to stop, while the other half, the crazy half, just keeps on doing it.
You weren't crazy, Pam.
I was not in my right mind, Stephanie, and you know it, and neither was Stephen Logan.
I cannot believe that you're standing here making excuses for him.
Because he's really, really sorry for what he did.
Jared, were you with my sister down at the jail?
You know, it really lights my fuse when I see the people I care about being abused. You want to push people around, Stephanie? You better make sure you've got the leverage.
I am not running away from Forrester. As difficult as it may be to work there sometimes, it still feels like home. A dysfunctional home, but still home.
No one's forcing you out.
No. Honestly, I hadn't even considered leaving until a couple days ago, I guess. The school called again, and I was all ready to say no, but then Oliver told me I should think about it. He doesn't want me to miss something that could be so awesome for me.
Well, he's a smart boy.
He's amazing, Grandpa. I really wish you had a chance to get to know him.
Well, he obviously cares about you, so that's all I need to know. Are my children and my grandchildren happy? Are they living the lives they want, and are they getting the things they deserve? As long as I know that, I don't have a care in the world.
Pam, please do not let Stephen take advantage of you this way.
It sounds like he apologized.
He did. He apologized for everything, Steph.
Mr. Cornish, could we just have a moment, please? Gloria? Off the record.
Not a chance.
Come here. Honey, please. For the first time in years, we are almost Logan-free in this company. And then you come in here ranting and raving. You're not off your meds, are you?
No. I just thought you'd want to know the truth about Stephen.
I do know the truth about him, but it seems to me that you don't have quite a grip on reality.
Pam, he wanted you to shoot Grandma.
But I didn't I? She's the one who shot him.
None of this is relevant to this hearing. This is supposed to be about Donna's claim to the company.
Right, but Donna's claim that you want her to drop if you'd be easy on Stephen to the DA, right?
Don't you understand? Spencer's got you here because he thinks if you're willing to testify, it will undermine the legal case against Stephen. It won't. It won't. Honey, he trespassed. He came on the property with a gun with the intent to shoot me. He may have put the gun in your hand and wanted you to shoot me.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have.
That's not the point. Don't you understand? That wasn't your intention, but it was his intention.
Well, I don't believe that.
That's because you don't want to believe it, Pam.
Look, Stephanie, I know that you think that Stephen Logan is a dangerous man, but I don't. I'm the one who got hurt, remember? I'm the one that he lied to. I'm the one that he played tricks on, and I could seriously want him to pay for that. Look, I know that you love me, and I know that you think he should pay for that. But it's just like him thinking that you should pay for what happened to Beth and to his daughters. The need for vengeance is exactly the same, Steph. Only he's willing to see that what he did was wrong. And you're not. Look, he's not some cold-blooded killer. I don't think that he belongs in jail.
Justin, my sister and I need a chance to discuss this.
Should we call Donna?
She asked us to handle it.
Well, if Stephanie and Pam both can ask for leniency, then maybe there's really a chance for our father.
Logan, everything Pam said was on the record. Your father's attorney could use her testimony to blow the state's case right out of the water.
Didn't I tell you not to worry?
Do you think you can get everything that she said stricken from the record? Better take her home.
No,
I don't want you to say
we all
anything
need to
else.
stay here and see how this thing gets resolved.
Don't say anything else.
We'll be taking a short break from the proceedings before I make my ruling. The decision made today will be binding on the settlement agreement. As for the criminal case against Stephen Logan, the testimony offered here that is pertinent will be made available to the DA. I'll be back with my decision.
Leaving will be really hard. You know, it's LA, and my family and friends and my boyfriend. You know, but it is a fabulous program, and they really want me, Grandpa.
Well, it sounds like Oliver did the right thing to encourage you to take the scholarship.
He seems to always know what I need.
Well, that's a valuable asset in a young man.
I think that's the way it is when you really love somebody.
Well, he must love you if he's willing to let you go.
He's gonna come with me. I mean, just, you know, to help me get settled in, but then he's coming back. Yeah. I mean, we'll still be together. We just won't be together.
Long-distance relationships, they can be difficult.
Yeah, I know. But honestly, I'm not worried. I mean, you know how Mom and Dad always talk about destiny? I mean, I grew up with that word, destiny, all the time, and I always wondered what it would be like to be absolutely certain that you were with the right person, and to know that everything you do together will turn out all right in the end.
Well, that's the way I felt about your grandmother.
I'm so sorry, Grandpa.
Hey, listen. Things didn't work out the way we planned, but she would be very proud of you. And she would be pleased that you're so happy. And I don't want anything to get in the way of that happiness. I don't want you to worry about me or your parents or whatever's going on at Forrester, okay? You just fill up all your days with the joy and happiness that you deserve. That's how your grandmother and I spent the last months of her life. As long as I have that, I'm grateful.
How long do you think this is going to take?
No idea, Rich.
Well, it should have been a quick decision. All we had to do was sign the papers.
What do you think that Katie and Brooke are saying?
They're not even sure what they're saying, Pam. Neither am I. You went to see Stephen in jail?
Well, don't get her started, please. The stenographer will come in and record everything. I knew I should have figured out and kept you away from him.
I think we should call Donna.
No, she doesn't want to be here. She trusts us to make the right decision.
But are we?
I've made my decision.
May I say one last thing? Brooke, Kate, please. My offer still stands. If you'll persuade Donna to drop this, I promise you I will go to the district attorney and ask for leniency for your father. But if you don't, if you turn down the offer, then it's completely out of my hands.
Stephanie can't promise you squat. She can ask the DA for leniency, and that's all she can do. We have Pam's testimony on the record. She was involved. She is an eyewitness. Her statement rules out the attempted murder charge.
Bill is right. Don't sign those papers, Brooke.
I agree.
Stephanie, I believe that you made your offer in good faith. But I can't accept this. We're going to take our chances with the arbitrator's decision.
All right. Let me be clear. While the criminal case against Donna Forrester's father doesn't have a direct impact on this suit, it does paint a picture of an extended family at odds with each other and in crisis. Now, it's my opinion that no matter what I decide here today, that situation will not be remedied. Therefore, I must stick to the facts and adhere to the law. Does Donna Forrester have a valid claim on her husband's holdings in Forrester Creations? Legally, there's no question that she does. Absent an agreement in withdrawing that claim, Donna is entitled to 12.5% of the company, whose stock must be signed over to her forthwith as part of the divorce settlement.
Brandon, I'm so sorry.
Oh, just saying. Thank you.
Really thought Forrester was on the verge of a new historic era.
12.5%.
It's not the percentage, it's the principle. I swore that Bill Spencer would never own a piece of this company again.
The arbitrator didn't give anything to Bill. The stocks go to Donna.
Yeah, but that's exactly what Bill wants, so he can get it from her.
Look, if Donna should sell her stock to anybody, it should be you, Logan.
Brooke doesn't want part of the company, Dad. She's left the company.
This is all Bill Spencer's doing, isn't it? The lawsuit and bringing Pam here to the hearing to support Stephen. And
I really think she meant what she said, Eric.
Well, I'm sure she's getting an earful from Grandma.
Lemon bar?
How could you?
Guaranteed to put a smile on your face.
I guess I really shouldn't be surprised that you would defend someone who would abuse you.
He's really sorry about that, Steph.
Oh, I'm sure he is. He's sorry he's in jail. Why won't you believe me and trust me when I tell you he does not love you? He only feels contempt for you, for me, for all of us.
No. What he feels is pain, Stephanie. Stephen is a really good man. He just made some horrible mistakes, but so have I. So have you. Maybe you've forgotten what it feels like to be treated like a villain, but I haven't. And people gave me a second chance, Steph. I think Stephen deserves a second chance, too.
All locked up. You can go now.
Send him down.
Giving His Honor my personal assurance the evidence is there. My legal team is ready to post bail. There is no way the DA wants his name on this case. I guarantee you it's going nowhere. We have eyewitness testimony on the record, eliminating any possibility of an attempted murder charge. That's right. Thank you. I appreciate your help. You know, Stephen, orange is not a good color on you. You ready to get out of here?
What's going on?
I gotta hand it to you. Pam came through for you. And for Donna.
Donna's getting her shares of Forrester. The girls didn't take Stephanie's offer.
I told you they wouldn't have to as long as we played our cards right.
And it worked that way.
Donna has her share of Forrester. And you're getting out of jail. On bail for now until everything's worked out. But yes, you're going to be a free man. It's a big day for the Logan clan. Pam arrived at the arbitration just in time. Her statement's on the record.
She defended me.
You bet she did. Now, I don't know if your feelings for Pam are genuine, or if you just said what you had to get out of here. But it worked.
Thank you. Thank you, Bill, for everything. My family is very lucky that you're on our side. I wasn't strong enough to take care of them the way I wanted to. I didn't have the power, but you do. My daughter's going to be very safe with you.
I'll take care of all your daughters, Stephen. But I can't do it alone. We make a good team. Now, I got Donna her share in Forrester. But we have to protect it. You know how she feels about her honey bear. Down the road, she may become vulnerable to him. And the last thing we want is her 12.5% back in Forrester hands. So now I need your help. Convincing Donna to sell me her share. I'm counting on you.
It's only 12.5%.
Stephen, I'm not finished. I'm just getting started. I vowed that I would regain control of Forrester. Now, with you helping me get my foot in the door, it's just a matter of time. Whatever I have to do, I will do. And nothing and no one will stop me. Today I made my first move. And before you know it, Forrester Creations will be mine again.